Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. An exciting video for you guys today, so I'm glad you guys clicked on this video to check this one out. If you haven't already, go back and check out some of my previous videos on the channel. On YouTube it's Keeping It Real Reviews, and on Rumble is Keeping It Real. So today, a very exciting beer for you guys. Żywiec Baltic Porter, premium dark and rich beer. Now, this beer is something special, I'll tell you what. Dark porter type of beer. It owes its intense color and clear flavor to 4 types of malt. Original Żywiec recipe, 500 milliliters, US 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounces. Alcohol content, 9.5% by volume. Żywiec Porter recipe was, or has been, created by the masters of Żywiec School of Brewing, who have been making for many generations in breweries in Żywiec and Żywiec. So, about this beer. It's imported through Brooklyn, New York, and it is made in Żywiec, Poland. So this is an international imported beer from Poland. And I believe it was established, it used to say right here on the bottle, 1886 or 1888, I believe. Why isn't it on here? Okay, on the old bottles, oh, here it is. Here it is right here on the back. 1856. There's a little color thing. It's old. You know, it's hard to read on camera. 1856. Żywiec also has a traditional brew. It's right around 5%, I believe, 5.5%. That's just a traditional, beer. This porter is astounding, and this really hits all my categories right off the bat. Before we even open this, I'm going to straight tell you this is about a 16-ounce brew. About a 16-ounce brew, and it's $1.99, and it's 9.5%. So right there, we've already hit price. The price is legit. Okay, we've already hit price before we're even talking about quality, and now we've already hit alcohol content. So we've hit price and alcohol content right off the rip here. We're at $2 for the beer, plus tax. Maybe a little more, a little less in some areas. This is Ohio. Maybe more or less in your areas. This came all the way from across the world from Europe. $2. And it's 9.5%. So we've hit 2 out of the 3 categories so far. My last category is going to be flavor. So we're going to crack this open. Set our opener off to the side and pour up probably one of the best values in beer right here. Almost no foam on that. You can't see through it. Super dark, super solid, heavy beer. We cap the rest of that up before after the video. Set that off to the side. Get right into this video. So, as you probably noticed in the shirt here, love to play Halo. Been playing Halo for 20 years since I was a young kid. I do have Halo Infinite. I play Combat Evolved, Master Chief Collection, all that. So if you'd like to add me up, my gamer tag on Xbox, OG, that's capital case, spacebar, Frank the Tank. Add me up on there if you're interested in playing some Halo sometime. I play on PC and on Xbox One. So let's take right off the gate, it's got a very unique smell to it. Very unique smell to it. So it's, I'd like to say to some people it's a Guinness on steroids. You like Guinness, that expensive price you pay for a Guinness. This is a whole other level. It has so many unique flavors to it. It's hard to really pinpoint what exactly they put in this. I don't know. I'm not the brewer. I don't live in Poland. I got relatives in Poland. But it's hard for me to say what exactly they put in this beer. All I know is, if I sit here and drink this beer, I truly enjoy it. Has one of the most unique flavor collections out of any beer I've ever tasted. We've already talked about price. We've already talked about alcohol content. It checks those boxes all day. But if you like a beer with a very unique flavor, and if you like imported beer from outside the United States, if you like good European beer, you're going to check those boxes in your checklist as well. And it's not super bitter. To people that like super sweet things, it's going to be a little bitter to you. But if you don't like super sweet things, and you like taste and hops and texture and all that in your beer, this is going to hit the mark for you. This is phenomenal. Hands down, my favorite beer. And I know I'm an unbiased review guy. I am. I will try any beer. If you give me something that's better, I'll take it. If you want to pay me to drink a beer, I'll do it. But none of this is paid for. None of this is advertised. I have no ties to this company. I was actually looking for European beers and came across this in my local beer store under the import section and everything like that, Eastern Europe, and the European beer section, and other beers around the world. I drink beers from China. I drink beers from the Philippines. I drink beers from America. I drink beers from Canada. I drink beers. It doesn't matter to me. To me, it's about quality, price, and alcohol content. And I don't think anything can come close to this beer. I've tried other Baltic porters too, and I'll review them. I've tried them from Russia, Ukraine. This one. I'll tell you, this is a good Polish beer. Good Polish beer. And I went out to buy some of these because today's my birthday. If you want to wish me happy birthday down in the comments, so I would definitely appreciate that. Leave a like as well while you're here. Stolat. But no, the flavor compounds in this beer are just out of this world. And I don't know how else to explain it to you guys until you pick one of these up. 500 milliliters, so you're already getting more than you would in a 12-ounce beer for $2. $2. I don't know how you can't go out and try this. And if you hate thick, heavy beer, then this isn't for you. If all you drink is seltzers, then this isn't for you. If you only drink light beer, this isn't for you. But if you want a quality, thick, heavy beer, this is a great, great, great beer for you to try. And I tried it and I was hooked. I bought whole cases of this before. Before I even did this review, I've drank so many of these, and I go to my beer store all the time, and I try to grab new beers to try. Sometimes they're out of this, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll try this, I'll try that. Nothing to me beats this beer. And I'm not being biased, I'm just saying, hands down, this is my favorite beer of all time. And if something is better, send it to me. If something is better, leave a comment down below and tell me what's better. And I'll go drink it, and I'll let you know. I'd like to. I love drinking beer. Drinking beer half my life. Hey, you go, give me a beer. I'm gonna take a beer. But as far as beer goes, this is, to me, it checks all the boxes. There's nothing I can say negatively against this beer, and I've said that before too. Like I don't down other beers. But this, to me, just has such a unique flavor compound, high alcohol, cheap price, imported, European, very fine beer. And I've tried, like I said, I've tried the Ukraine and the Russian equivalents and stuff like that. I'll review them, but I'd say the Ukrainian beer comes close, but it's not quite there. We're going to take our final sip here. Thanks for sticking it out here with me. We're going to do our 1 out of 10 review scale, as we always do here on the channel. So our final sip and our final thoughts. Okay, you probably already guessed it. This is the first beer I'm going to give a 10 out of 10 to. I think it checks all the boxes in my book. It checks flavor, price, it's an import, and it has high alcohol content. So hands down, I don't think there's a better bang for your buck. I've paid more for beers that taste worse, and more for beers that have less alcohol in them. So for me, this checks all the boxes. My favorite beer, Sideway Porter. And if you can get a hold of this in any of your local beer stores, definitely check one out. Try one out. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But you can't say I didn't let you know. You can't say I didn't tell you that it was a solid beer. And if you end up liking it, just give me a little bit of props for letting you know. Come back to the channel and say, hey, that beer was awesome. Thanks for telling me about it. And that's all. That's cool. So, Stolat, cheers. Till next time, guys.